Section A. Listening. There are 3 parts in this section. Write all your answers in the spaces provided in the answer booklet. For each part, you will have 30 seconds to study the questions in the answer booklet. The CD will be played only once. Part 1. Sam is listening to some announcements at his school. Listen carefully and choose the best answers for questions 1 to 5. You have 30 seconds to study the questions. You may start now. Listen carefully. The announcements will begin now. Good afternoon, everyone. As it is the start of the new school year, I would like to invite our teachers, Miss Chan and Mr. Lee, to introduce our new after-school activities. Hello, I'm Miss Chan. How many of you enjoy painting and drawing? Last year, we had an art class after school, and many students enjoyed it. So this year, we're running it again. In the class, you'll learn how to sketch, draw cartoon characters, and paint pictures. It's lots of fun, and you'll have lovely pictures to take home. So, come and join us.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lee, and I'm starting a new after-school activity this year. Alice Fong, the famous handicraft expert, will teach you how to make some of the craft projects in her book. You'll learn how to make purses and bookmarks using recycled household items. As a bonus, you'll get a booklet with more ideas. So, let's learn how to make beautiful and useful things.
So, you have a choice of 2 creative activities, arts or handicrafts. If you're interested, go to the After School Activities page on the school website and enter your name and class. If you have any questions, you can ask Miss Chan or Mr. Lee. The enrollment fee for the art class is $80 and the handicrafts class is $100. You need to apply by the 15th of September. Go ahead and join now. You won't be disappointed. Check your answers now. Number 1. Miss Chan is running the art class this year because Number 2. Why is Alice Fong a good person to teach handicrafts? Number 3. In the handicrafts class, students will make crafts using Number 4. Which is true about the 2 after-school activities? Number 5. Students who want to join an activity should This is the end of part 1. Please go on to part 2.
Part 2. Sam is listening to an interview between Mary Kwok and Max Lee on the radio. Listen carefully and choose the best answers for questions 6 to 10. You have 30 seconds to study the questions. You may start now. Listen carefully. The interview will begin now.
Good evening and welcome to this week's Art Today. I'm Mary Kwok and my guest tonight is Max Lee. Welcome, Max. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
I understand your first painting exhibition has been a great success. How do you feel about that?
I'm shocked, really, and very pleased. I have been painting for quite a long time, and a lot of people do know my work, but I wasn't expecting it to go so well.
Yes, you are quite famous for someone so young. How long have you been painting?
As long as I can remember, I've always loved painting. My parents say I always had a brush in my hand. But I think I really became an artist when I went to an art college at 18.
Would you say success came easy?
No, not really. My parents have always been supportive. But at school and college, I did not do very well in class. All that changed when I met a teacher who inspired me and really understood my work.
Other than your teacher, who else has inspired you?
I've taken a lot from the works of famous artists, but my main inspiration comes from the ordinary people I see in the street and the lives they live. My works are often about them.
Do you have any advice for young people who want to become artists?
Yes. You have to believe in yourself and keep on with your art. Painting isn't easy. You have to work hard at it. But above all, you must put yourself into your work.
Great advice, Max. That's all for today's program. Next week, we will be talking to some artists who have found success in later life. Thanks again, Max. Goodbye.
Check your answers now. Number 6. What is true about Max Lee? Number 7. What is the attitude of Max's parents to his art? Number 8. What does Max Lee get from ordinary people? Number 9. Who does Max Lee think is the most important person in an artist's life? Number 10. Who will be on the program next week? This is the end of part 2. Please go on to part 3. Part 3. Sam and his mother are at a restaurant. He is helping his mother complete a customer survey form. Listen carefully and complete it for Sam. You have 30 seconds to study the form. You may start now. Listen carefully. The conversation will begin now.
Here is a customer survey form for the restaurant. Shall we fill it in?
Sure. What does the restaurant want to know?
The first question is, how often do you visit the restaurant?
Well, we used to come regularly, nearly every Sunday. But since we moved flats, it's only about once every several months.
Okay, I'll tick this box. Next question. Who do you usually come to the restaurant with?
Well, I don't come on my own. I do occasionally come with a friend. But mostly, I come with you and your dad.
Right, I've got that. They also want to know when we are most likely to visit the restaurant. That's easy. It's always a Saturday or Sunday. The next question is about how much we spend on each visit. What do you think it is, Mum?
I think it's around $150 each.
We need to say how much altogether. So for 3 of us, it's around $450. Now the next question is about suggestions to improve the restaurant. What shall we put here?
Well, I think the food is very good. The price is reasonable and it's comfortable and warm. But I would like to see more dishes on the menu.
Me too. I'd like more choices of what to eat. I'll write more dishes on the menu here.
Are there any more questions? We need to go soon.
The last one asks for your phone number. Shall I write your mobile phone number here?
Sure.
Okay, I'll write 61234321. That's it. Done.
Thanks, dear. Let's give it to one of the waiters.
This is the end of Section A. Please go on to Section B.